So we're on our way home, and we've stopped in Wilmington, Ohio to visit with some lifelong friends.
Yep. Anytime we're nearby, we try to stop by and see our friends. That's the great thing about this RV life, is that if you've got a friend on this side of the country and you're nearby, it's easy to zip over and see them. So we took a little bit different way home and was able to stop and see them.
And we've really made use of that this time. We've seen friends, brother, YouTube friends, and high school friends all on this same trip.
Yeah, it's great. We love it.
Love it. So that means, since we're in Wilmington Thousand Trails, it's time for a campground review.
Yep. Let's check out Thousand Trails Wilmington.
We'll be using our 10-point system, as always, for all the categories that you need to know before you go.
Yep.
I'm Lynn.
And I'm Danny.
Welcome to RV America.
The original RV America.
Let's show you around.
So let's talk about full hookups. Is there full service? Well, that's a yes and a no. We've got sewer, we've got water, which is always great, and we've got electricity, but it's only 30 amp. So it's been in the 90s with a feel like temperature of 100. So we really needed 2 air conditioners, but there are very few 50 amp sites here. So based on that, we're giving it a 7. The next category is, how are the sites? We want level sites when we can get them, and we don't want to have hassle with getting it set up. And overall, these sites are pretty good shape. They're all gravel. They replace the gravel. They do a good job. But some have dips, and some, just based on the hills, in some sections you have to use leveling blocks more than others. So based on that, we give the sites an 8. Overall, great job.
So let's talk about the ease of backing in. We had a really nice wide site, didn't have any trouble at all. We had a friend who comes here much more than we do, and she said there are some sites that, because of the way some poles are placed and some trees are still on them, that they had a really hard time multiple times on different sites. So we're gonna give it a 9. And as far as we know, there aren't any pull-through sites at all here that we know of.
If there are any, it's few and far between.
Yeah, we haven't seen them.
So the next category, how are the roads? For Thousand Trails, they're in pretty good shape, but there are a few rough spots, mainly gravel roads, and based on that, we're giving the roads an 8.
So as you know, we do the bathhouse and the laundry together as one category. We're assuming there's laundry in every single section. We'll drive around to make sure. They're a little older. They use the app, which is a positive and a negative in my opinion, because I've got, like I say, I've got multiple apps with multiple monies on it. And the bathhouses, they're clean, they're freshly painted, but they're very old. We'll grade those an 8.
The next category, activities and amenities. Well, they're a great pool, playgrounds, there's a game room, there's an activity center, and a lot of activities on the weekends, not during the weekdays. You would expect that at most places, but there's a lot to do here, and based on that, we're giving amenities and activities an 8. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's even disc golf. So if you're into disc golf, they've got it here.
So let's talk about the staff. As always at the campground, the staff was very friendly, very nice. They waved every time they drove by in the golf carts. They do their job and do it well. We'll give the staff a 10.
So this category is connectivity. We take a look at cell phones, internet, even over-the-air TV. Now, we have AT&T phones, and our friends had T-Mobile. Both worked great, no issues, no problem. You thought we couldn't test internet because as you might remember, our Starlink got ran over while we were in Canada, and we're on the way back home now as we film. And so we can't grade that, but our friends have T-Mobile home internet, and it did great even over to ours. They let us use that, so we had no issues, no problems. And over-the-air television, Lynn programmed it, so I didn't see how many channels, but we had tons. And the biggest thing we're always looking for is news in the morning so we can check the weather, and we were able to do that. Based on all that, we give connectivity a 10. Cost per value. A lot of people like to know this. How much does it cost? With campground costs going sky high at so many places, how was this cost per value? Well, it is 1,000 Trails, as we mentioned, and we have the smallest membership you can get. It's not even a membership, it's a yearly camping zone. And we tend to use 1,000 Trails anywhere from 40, 50, we even used it up to 75 times in a year. So we get our value out of 1,000 Trails, out of the camping zone. So based on that and zero cost once you get here, we're giving cost per value here a 10.
And last but not least, things to do in the area. Now let me tell you, the things to do in this area are, you'd have to stay 2 or 3 weeks to hit them all. We are right outside of Cincinnati, and with that comes all the things there are to do in Cincinnati. You've got Kings Island, you've got ball games, you've got downtown Cincinnati, you've got
the zoo.
A
great zoo, we've done that before.
Water park, numerous state parks. There's just lots and lots and lots to do. We are going to give the things to do in the area a
10. A lot to do here.
Lots and lots to do. Now, on this particular trip, we didn't do any of it. We sat by the camper and visited with our friends and just had a great talk and caught up on a lot of things. So that was our purpose.
But we've been here so many times. We've got video on the zoo, we've got video on the ball game, or at least pictures, and a lot of things we've done in the Cincinnati area.
Yeah, there's just a lot to do here.
Right.
Now, before he gets to that footage, let's give you the grand total, and it is?
The grand total for 1,000 Trails Wilmington is an 88.
That's a good score.
That is a good score. We feel like it is a strong B, and that's what it graded out to be. So that's, our instincts were right. So an 88, great job. So we encourage you, we would come back and stay here.
Yeah, we will come back and stay here.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Great
Next
friends
time.
here.
Yeah.
So let me show you some of that footage, and so you can see some of the things to do in the area.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you want to see more in the future, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you won't miss anything.
Until next time, God bless and many safe travels.
And go RV, America.